Alright, this is Dan once again, Sonic GT. Today is Friday, August 20th, 2010, and we are in Auburn Hills at the hotel just waking up. That is a view of our cars from the hotel room. And there are a couple more cars that actually showed up here at the hotel. We got a couple Corvettes. There's a white one down there. One that kind of has a Mystic paint job. Another classic car. And another Corvette sitting there. There's a few more that have already left for the morning, probably. It's a lovely hotel room where we all just woke up because Chris and I were out till probably 3 in the morning. So it's always fun and exciting to wake up when you're out that late. So hopefully we're not out that late tonight because we gotta wake up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to get to the Mustang Alley car show. But for now, we're good. So we'll be leaving shortly. We're going to grab some breakfast and then head out to cruise and hopefully meet up with Doug and Bob and see where they're at. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright, we are hitting Woodward Avenue right now, as you can see by the sign. It is a little too early on Friday for people to really be cruising, but we will see. There will be some people for sure. We are up near the northern end. This is the turnaround in Pontiac. So this is coming up to around the bend here where all the people do the burnouts. But that's usually around early evening when they start doing that stuff. And we'll see if we can find some cars. Alright, there are some cars out cruising. We passed a few already. And the song I'm playing to hear in the background is actually Ministry, Keys to the City, which is done for the Blackhawks. So I always got to play this Blackhawks song when I come to Detroit, just because it's a requirement, or it should be. So we're way up at the north end of Woodward, which is always a little dead, especially this early in the morning. It is about 11 o'clock a.m. right now. So once we get closer to things going on, I'm sure we'll start to see more and more cars up ahead. Alright, so we are actually at the end, or beginning, right here by where Ford is actually setting up. So we are going to shoot a U-turn and start heading back up Woodward Avenue. We're at Woodward and 9 Mile right now. This is where tomorrow's Mustang Alley car show will be, roughly. I'll show you that when we get close to it, as soon as we get out of this corner. So we got Impala, which is slow in front of us, and they're taking forever. So, let's see what we got going on.
There's a KR right over here on the right, if you want to get it.
Coming up. So the KR hanging out. Right, this light here is where Ford is setting up. But that guy's gonna back into me for some reason. So Ford usually has a big display setting up here right next to Como's restaurant, and they will be all set for tomorrow morning. And as you can see, there is the Ford sign that says start, because in theory you start Woodward Cruise right here, go all the way up to Pontiac where we began, and turn around and come all the way back, and then you've finished the cruise. Most likely though, unless you start 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning, you're not going to make the whole cruise. Alright, we are parked and walking Woodward Avenue. It's still early, but there's people already setting up. There's cars across the street over there. And if you can see, there's actually a billboard that says the Boss Returns, is talking about the new Boss Mustang that is coming out shortly. And we are going to meet up with Doug and Bob in about an hour. So we'll see where we go from there. Alright, we're still walking Woodward Avenue. Here apparently is a Corvette dedicated to Kiss. And some other cars just parked in the shell lot. As well as people cruising. We are heading to Burger King to meet up with Doug and Bob. So just kind of seeing what's going on. Walking the strip. And the cruisers are starting to pick up a bit now that it's getting closer to noon. Actually, I believe it is noon or shortly after. So we're heading to meet up with them There's Chris taking 500 pictures of every car like normal, and other random people. Alright, we are outside of Burger King here, and Doug and Bob have arrived. They have parked their cars right here at the BK to show them off to the crowd. There's other cars cruising. There's also just showed up a Lingenfelter Camaro that's been converted into a Firebird or Trans Am. Actually does not look too bad. More Camaros as always, all over the place. As well as Mustangs and just any kind of car you can think of is here at Woodward, because there's just tons and tons of cars. So
Let's ask for 2,500. What's the horsepower?
alright, we're back here in a back lot where they kind of have a little car show going on, and there's a Grabber Orange Mustang and a Screaming Yellow New Edge, along with a bunch of other classics over and around, and some vendors as well. So there's a gas station where we saw a 2000 Cobra R and the Saline from Transformers. So we're going to head over there next and take a look at those, get some pictures. Alright, we're here at the Mopar display. They usually have some pretty cool cars. With some Challengers, Chargers, old school, new school. Some Jeep. The Raminator running over a truck with a kid in the wheel. Down there. Just hanging out in the wheel. Vipers. All kinds of stuff from Dodge.
Gas mileage.
Alright, we're here at the gas station. Looks like the Saline took off, probably cruising. So the one from Transformers, but the Cobra R is still here. So
Yep, it's real.
I can see you in that, Chris.
That by far is one of the best.
alright, we are on Woodward. It is dusk, after dusk. And as you can see, all the people lined up, watching the cars. We got a Mustang up there, we got a car right in front of us, a bunch of bikes, cars doing a turnaround. A lot of different cars, different people, all over the place. We're up near Pontiac right now, heading south. Alright, we're now further down on Woodward, and we've hit the traffic. As long as it looks like a Mustang Club from Ontario. We got two cars there, and their buddy had a GT500 2010. He is up a little ways, apparently he got cut off at the light. But a lot of regular cars on the road, and that's one thing that jams up the street, because otherwise it'd be all cruisers. But everybody wants to come out and cruise with the cool cars, apparently. So hopefully we can get down a little bit closer to the main action before they actually cut everybody off at 10 or 11 o'clock. And we'll see what we can see over there. Alright, we are further down on Woodward. Just past 14 Mile, heading towards 13. Don't know if we'll actually make it that far. Looks like the police might already be starting to shut it down. It is 10 o'clock. As you can see, traffic is moving very fast. So fast it looks like it's not even moving. It's pretty insane. There's a lot of vehicles around. And as you can see, we got the great GMC Yukon in front of us, because that's, you know, an instant classic apparently. So I mean, we do have, you know, some good cars out here and about that we've been checking out, and a lot of people revving them good. I think I might pass out from fumes and exhaust, because it's insanely awesome when you inhale probably enough exhaust to really get you going and lightheaded. So it is a great thing. As you can see, there's people just wandering all over the place. Great times at Woodward. I don't know, this might be my sign off. If I get it down a little further, I'll try to record some more. Show you guys once we get towards Dugan's, because that place is usually packed this time of night. However, may not make it that far. So we will see you later, or maybe see you tomorrow. See what happens. Alright, so the last sign off was not my last sign off. We are coming up on Dugan's, up here on the right. They actually did make it, as the cops were barricading some of the roads to clear them off for the night. We got some other vehicles. We still got this great GMC Yukon in front of us, which is just blocking all kinds of view. It's just insanely cool. As you can hear, the real cars versus things like this 4x4. F-150 that's been jacked up. But you can see just tons of people hanging out, watching the cars. We got Dugan's is that building up there in the green. It's a bar, pub, restaurant. They get a pretty good crowd, as you can see. And then across the street, not that Red Coat Tavern, but down a little ways the BK, where actually Doug and Bob are right now. I don't think we'll actually make it back around on the other side to see them sitting in their lawn chairs. We might, but I doubt it. Alright. Don't know why my camera's not focusing. There we go. Got all these people here. This is Dugan's. Just insane. People are getting over, I think, because the cops are directing them over. Classic antique tow truck. More cars. And as we sit in traffic and await our departure and exit off, I am going to sign off officially, and I will see you guys tomorrow, because we're going to get off this road and go somewhere and do something. So like 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up bright and early at 6 for Mustang Alley. Talk to you later.